his own right. Another former national champion, Max Clark, will start alongside him. Josh Harm from Wandai, Glenn Pagel, Gary Pagel, Mark Raymont, Weir, Yarrow, Baxter and Atkin, your top 10. Keep your eye on Clegg from P12 as well. Stacked, packed and racked, and we are underway at Gympie. Good start from Raymont. Clark gives him some curry in the top corner. Pagel settles into third, back to Harm in fourth. Gary Pagel with a big move up the inside of Raymont, might get Harm too. Mark Raymont fights back. Look at the battle for the lead as Max Clark goes through to position number 1 on 8 and Raymont fights back. Big dive to the inside into the hairpin. Switch back from Clark. Can he get the drive off the bottom? Yes, he does. Come on, Gympie. This is modified sedan racing at its very, very best. Clark just balks the car, steadies Raymont up. Raymont with a big dive to the inside. He'll prop the car mid-corner. Clark with a big switchback. We're going to stack him up behind. And we will go yellow, yellow, yellow. OMG Gympie. Didn't we turn the wick up a little bit there? Raymont and Clark are throwing down. About to get back underway in the mountain. Raymont, Clark, Pagel, Harm, and Gary Pagel, your top 5. Raymont goes defensive through the top turn the first time. Look at Glenn Pagel throw it to the inside of Max Clark, and we'll have to settle into a rhythm now as Tim Weir goes to the inside of Gary Pagel. Back. And Mark, obviously not the way I wanted to come have a word to you on the infield. I saw you were pretty animated. Obviously, it's always a hard deal in that hairpin the early laps of the race, but obviously you felt a little bit hard done by there.
I just hate cars that chop in the front, hit me in the rack, crash into the car in front, spin them out, and everyone piles up, and it's the car at the end that's fault.
Yep.
We just need to pay attention, especially down there.
Yes, hard luck to Mark Raymont, sharing his thought process. Weir runs fifth, back to Glenn Pagel. Or Gary Pagel, I should say, behind. Then Tim Atkin and Baxter. Glenn Pagel looks up the inside of Clark and gets out of shape. Glenn Pagel will drop back behind Josh Harm and Tim Weir. Gets hard on the brakes. Weir really closing in. Look at Josh Harm ranging up onto the back of Max Clark. Harm to the inside of Max Clark right now. Harm and Clark side by side through Pagels. Clark prevails on the outside this time. Raymont still leads, but Clark is under siege at the moment as Weir and Pagel about to be side by side, but Josh Harm will go through to position number 2. Harm into second. Clark back to third. Then it's Glenn Pagel. And tangles his parked rear end up on the infield here on the main straightaway. But falling away a little bit here. Has Harmy got anything for Raymont? At the restart, 21 to run. Pagel with a big look to the inside. As they go down into the hairpin for the first time in the restart, Raymont and Harm are streaking away from the field. Glenn Pagel through to position number 3. Tangles with the move up the inside of Blackburn. That's the 12th and 13th position. As Clark comes off the infield, gets unsettled, and Pagel will go through to P5. Glenn Pagel all over Josh Harm in the battle for second position. Pagel to the inside of Josh Harm. If you don't mind, Glenn Pagel. Wide back to Clark. The VS Commodore has got something. And challenges have fallen by the wayside. Shelford couldn't do it in round number 1. Clark couldn't do it tonight. Harm couldn't do it either. But Glenn Pagel has the eyes on and is determined to make something happen here in round number 3 at Mother Mountain Speedway at Gympie. Tim Weir to the inside of Josh Harmon will go through to position number 3. Weir goes through to 3rd. Harm back to 4th, then Gary Pagel in 5th. Baxter's got himself to 6th, and Tim Atkin runs 7th. Raymont up the hill will go past Brendan Cowley. Glenn Pagel still right there with him. Gives him a shot in the back bumper and the cars get tangled together. Oh my goodness. Glenn Pagel looks as though he'll drive away here too. Ripper job by the crash crew here at Gympie to get these two separated. And we'll wait and see what the Chief Steward has to say. And I see the sign out for the Glenn Pagel. Garrett's Earth moving number 4, ROF rear of field. To run. Has we got anything for Raymont now? We are back underway. Raymont, Weir, and Gary Pagel. Your top 3 into the hairpin for the first time of the restart. Back to Max Clark in 4th. Baxter 5th. And Tim Gaffel goes around to the hairpin, and we will go yellow again. He's right there knocking on the door with 3 to run. Weir is there. Raymont can't blink. Baxter runs wide and Atkin goes through to P5, but we can't take our eyes off the top 3 as we'll go yellow, yellow, yellow again. Anderson facing the wrong way in the hairpin. Clegg, Yarrow and Hawkins, your top 10. 3 to run in the sprint home, and what can Tim Weir do? Weir managed to beat Raymont in a Queensland title here a couple of seasons ago. Into the hairpin, there'll be 2 to go next time by. Weir gives him a little bump. A little bump and says I'm here. 2 to run for Raymont. Tim Weir locked on the bottom, tries to get some purchase down the back straightaway. Big dive to the inside. Pulls it up. Diamonds the car back. There's 1 to run. And Raymont gets a great drive off the hairpin. Weir through the top turn. Will drive hard down the back straightaway. Final throw of the dice into the hairpin. And it will not be enough. Raymont. 3 from 3 heat wins tonight and 3 from 3 feature race wins in the Southwest All-Star Series. Aidan Raymont will get the win. Tim Weir home in 2nd. Gary Pagel 3rd. Clark, Baxter, Atkin, Clegg, Yarrow.